Hello everyone, welcome back to another reaction. My name is Rat. Today we are watching Wednesday Season 1, Episode 5. The show is really mysterious and I really can't anticipate anything that's going to happen. It's just all super random, but in the best way. And I'm really intrigued to see what happens in this episode. If y'all enjoy this reaction, please leave a like on the video, subscribe for more, and let's hop right on in. Let's go.
But when he was a student, he was accused of a murder that took place right up there. Which leads me to wonder.
What did he do? A goth and glamour. That's so cool. Interesting.
I've never loved you more.
Adam, yeah. All right, that's enough, Adams. Let's go.
Interesting. I'm gonna pause it really fast. Obviously in shows and stuff, they portray younger, older versions of themselves looking almost exactly the same to let us know that they are younger, older versions of themselves. But I can definitely say that is almost never the case. Because if I had maybe like a teenage me and then portrayed by and then a 40-year-old me, it's definitely not going to be the same. It's not going to be the same hairstyle. The fact that Gomez still has like his classic mustache, I don't know if that was just, I know it's his staple, but imagine having this literal same facial hairstyle your entire life. Morticia, same hairstyle. That principal lady, same hairstyle, same clothing style, everything, like down to a T. Obviously for show purposes to let us know what character they are, but who does that? I am definitely not even the same person I was 10 years ago, even compared to like teenage me 15 years ago. So like, I don't know. I just think it's funny and I wanted to point out that I think it's silly because it's just unrealistic, but obviously it has to be done for movie purposes or show purposes. Back to the scene of the crime.
I hope Wednesday's happy to see us.
Uh-huh.
A dozen messages on her crystal ball.
Oh,
Still no reply.
and that kid died in the last episode. I wonder how she's doing, especially now that she gets to see her brother.
I realize most of you have heard about the unfortunate incident involving one of our students. But I'm happy to report that Eugene is on the mend and is expected to make a full recovery. So let's focus on the positive.
People did not seem very excited about that. Oh my gosh. That was his name, right? Eugene? Survived?
Try in a coma. The monster hasn't attacked anyone in the past week. Maybe you finally scared it off. Or maybe it went into hiding to avoid this weekend.
Parents' weekend?
Something's never changed.
I uncovered your feeble subterfuge almost immediately.
And now he's been helping me.
Does he still have all his fingers?
Relax. I haven't snapped any of his digits.
Since you've abandoned me here, I've been hunted, haunted, and the target of an attempted murder.
Ah, nevermore.
It's good to see you too, Mom. And you, Dad.
I love his subtle unibrow.
Not sure how much more of this family togetherness I can take.
Or your guys' parents.
I think you skipped the part where you apologized for acting like a total jerk last weekend. Guessing your dad's no-show again this year?
Yeah. I
Okay,
got a
that makes
text
sense.
This morning. You?
Gabrielle hasn't shown her face since I started here. Probably sunning herself somewhere in the Seychelles.
My darling daughter.
Oh.
I
Uh-oh.
made it. Wouldn't miss
Fabulous.
this for the world.
Can't wait to see what happens here.
Oh, don't be so modest. You always filled a room with your presence. Like a stately sequoia tree. And I guess that would make you the lumberjack. Do you remember when we did that duet for the Solstice Talent Show?
Oh, I bet she
Your
does.
Judy Garland impression was a dead ringer.
Sounds positively suicidal.
May I borrow this for the weekend? That way Gomez and I can take a little walk down memory lane.
Okay.
Let's get down to the matter at hand, shall we? Apparently her therapist feels she hasn't been very open to the process, and their time together has not yielded the results we'd hoped.
I'm not a lab rat.
Dr. Kimbert and I have spoken, and we
Yeah.
both
She did
agree
just pretty much
it would be most
set you up
beneficial
like
for
that,
you
huh?
all to attend a family session this weekend.
And then follow up at the lab. I want the DNA results on that claw. You got one kid in the ICU, a bunch of people in the morgue. I don't want any more.
And now you got Gomez in town.
Son of a bitch.
What's wrong?
It's hard to stomach a murderer wandering around town scot-free.
You think it's easy for me to sit there and talk about my crap?
You got a lot on my plate right now, bud.
Yeah.
You got the results already?
Father of the year.
Dad.
Another body.
Okay, what's going on?
You know Reggie, the local coroner? He just blew his brains out.
What?
So, who wants to start?
He likes the chips.
I never thought I'd miss being waterboarded so much.
That's so funny.
Morticia? Gomez? Enough!
Thank you.
It seems they've been lying to me. Keeping secrets. Murderous secrets that need to be addressed. Who was Garrett Gates and why are you accused of murdering him?
Whoa. Those charges were dropped. Your father is an innocent. This is neither the time nor the place.
Actually, this is exactly the place.
Yep.
This does not concern you.
Oh, it
I
does.
refuse to debate a decades-old witch hunt with you right now.
I'll just have to excavate it myself.
Huh. He's gonna take the chips.
Thanks for the candy.
Oh, it was candy? I thought they were like...
Potpourri? Did you really think I wouldn't find out your secret?
You don't know the full story. Your father did nothing wrong.
I'll be the judge of that.
Ooh. Okie dokie.
Potpourri?
I haven't come here to fight, Brandy Jane.
My name is Bianca. New name, new life.
It's time to come home.
That place was never my home.
Gideon said you'd risk.
Whoa, so much
Say that man's
backstory.
name to me. You think he'd give a damn about some single mom and her daughter if we weren't sirens?
That is no way to talk about your stepfather. You're just scamming a higher class of people, but they're not your friends. Sooner or later, they will see through you.
Uh-oh.
A siren can never change her scales.
Very
You got till
interesting.
the end of the weekend to say your goodbyes.
Are we gonna help Bianca? Because that'd be dope. We really have nothing against her. And she has nothing against us. The only thing was her boyfriend. She's so
Thanks
sweet.
for keeping an eye on him.
Brought him some...
Any updates?
Brought him some honey.
He didn't deserve this.
No, he did not.
I should be in that bed.
Didn't mean to startle you, dear.
What the fuck?
It must be Wednesday. Eugene's moms, Sue and Janet.
Aw.
You were all he could talk about lately. He was so happy you joined the Hummers.
Well, I brought him some honey.
Eugene loves those dang bees like they're his kids. His fuzzy, fuzzy babies.
Buzzy, buzzy babies.
Right? I should go.
Oh. So what did this coroner possibly find?
I just saw Doc last week. He was planning a cruise with his wife. He seemed all excited about retirement.
I guess you never really know what's going on through someone's mind.
A bullet, apparently. What case?
Garrett Gates?
Garrett Gates, you gotta be kidding me.
You heard of it?
I'm waiting 30 years to put away his murderer.
You know who did it.
There's only ever been one suspect. I always thought they were covering up the truth. Now I got my proof.
What? Oh, fuck. That's so amazingly brutal. That's so heckin' cool. What are you doing? Damn, she really got the hips way down. Is that person that died? So dramatic. Uh oh, someone else is gonna be like, Wednesday! Scare the shit out of us. Or not, of course, when I think something scary is gonna happen. Yep, Garrett Gates.
My appetite eludes me, Mother. The same way the truth eludes you.
We're on to you.
We must stay strong. Hope that something more morbid comes along to distract her.
Very interesting to be like, hey, let's tell her the truth, but she wouldn't believe the truth. I forgot those people existed. That was so fucked up to say. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Ajax and I haven't defined our relationship yet.
I'm not talking about boys.
Aw.
Have you wolfed out yet? Well, that is a disappointment.
That's me. Huge disappointment.
Oh, what the fork?
We'll write you an attorney. I cannot afford one. One will be appointed for you.
Well, you're gonna have to tell us now. Because what does that even mean? That's so funny.
How's your mom?
Devastated. She hates you in Orange. I caught her laying a rose in a grave earlier today. The headstone read Garrett Gates, the very boy you've been arrested for murdering.
You got something to tell us.
My life flashed before my eyes, driven by jealousy and hate. Garrett was unstoppable.
I really hope this is the truth, that he's not somehow lying, but I mean, there's no reason to believe why Wednesday wouldn't believe the story when they told her this. Okay.
If I'm being objective, his confession sounds entirely plausible. Delivered with the perfect degree of sincerity. Perhaps my father is exactly what he says.
Thank you for being so honest with me.
Or there's something
Then
else.
there's the matter of his tells. You are the reason I understand how imperative it is that I never lose sight of myself. So as far as fatherhood goes, I'd say you've been more than adequate.
Hell yeah. That's so sweet.
Gracias, Wednesday.
Okay.
What happened to them?
His mother hung herself in the backyard. His father drank himself to an early grave, and even his little sister didn't escape. She was orphaned, sent overseas, ended up drowning. Every last one of them's gone.
What?
So your father doesn't just have Garrett's blood on his hands, he's got the whole damn families.
Wow. It just transitions to this guy jumping in the air and catching a frisbee. Holy shit, that's so funny.
I brought you a gift.
Oh, wow. That's
sweet. You didn't have to get me anything.
God, I'm
I
so
know,
worried.
But I thought we got off on the wrong foot this weekend.
I'm really worried. Oh, fuck.
7 weeks in the Balkan countryside, and she was howling at the moon in no time, as it should be. Don't you want to wolf out and finally be normal, honey?
That was a great place for those brochures. I love Wednesday's little sweater.
Go away.
You forgot your fishing gear.
Father packed her favorite bait.
What's he gonna find in there? Grenade. That is some pretty good bait.
Come on. Let's see if the fish are biting.
She said she wanted to be alone. Somewhere where no one would find her.
Interesting. You're doing some sort of witchcraft.
Our mission was to protect outcasts from harm and bigotry. In fact, the group was started by an ancestor of your father's from Mexico. One of the first settlers in America.
Goody.
Goody
Saw her
Adams.
painting at Pilgrim World.
I know why you've come here Wednesday. So go on, ask.
Father didn't kill Garrett Gates, did he?
Did she?
By the time I made it up the stairs, I found your father fighting for his life. It was terrifying. It was like I was staring into the eyes of a rabid beast. It was only when I heard the scream that I realized what I'd done. Your father was so calm and brave.
What a twist!
Foaming saliva, dilated pupils, mental confusion. What are those all textbook symptoms of?
I don't know. Please tell me.
How can that be?
There's only one way to find out.
Ooh, we're gonna solve a mystery with their mother.
This reminds me of when you got your first grave digging kid.
Are you sure you don't want to join?
No, that's okay, darling. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Hey, we found something. I mean, a grave. I know we're... Yeah. A coffin. There we go, not a grave.
Hello, Garrett. I was right.
Well, well. What do we have here? Guess it's gonna be an Addams family reunion in lockup tonight.
Get comfortable. You can post bail in the morning.
Oh, it's so weird.
I've seen jackals with more self-control.
It's only hilarious now because Pugsley thought he was going to be the first one to be arrested. Now he's the only one not arrested.
I knew our little jailbird would have an escape plan.
What is
It's a
it?
souvenir from our outing.
Oh.
I borrowed it from Garrett.
Which means Garrett was dying.
Before you stabbed him. For once, could you two get off of each other and focus?
Prove to me you're still worthy to be called my son! Kill all those outcasts. Sneak into that dance and spike the punch bowl.
Oh shit! The plot thickens!
The night Garrett died, he had a vial of nightshade poison that broke in his pocket. He wasn't just trying to kill Father. He was going to use the nightshade poison to murder the entire school.
Oh,
Thank you for seeing us. It's such short notice.
so intense.
Yes, well, veiled threats have that effect.
Because back when you were sheriff, you were in charge of the case and covered it up.
The plot thickens.
Ansel Gates hated outcasts and nevermore. Claimed the land the school was built on was stolen from his family over 200 years ago.
You're a raven. Your visions are more potent, more powerful. But without the proper training, they can lead to madness. If I could help you, I would, Wednesday. But we're not trained by the living. Somebody from our bloodline reaches out from beyond to help us when we're ready.
Goody Adams.
Goody has. I've seen her before.
Be careful.
Yep.
Goody was a witch of great strength.
Oh.
But her vengeance pushed her too far, and even she couldn't save herself.
Oh. You'll be reached out by an ancestor. Well, I've been reached out by an ancestor. You got reached out by not the right ancestor, so don't listen to everything that she says. That's confusing.
So, your daughter and my son have become close.
I pity any boy who gets caught in her viper's gaze, but he must be a good egg. she wouldn't tolerate anything less.
You know, I appreciate his, like, dignity still, though. That even though, you know, he still was proven innocent and let out of jail, he wasn't, like, super butthurt or passive-aggressive about it. Okay, what's this? Okay, zoomed in on the family. It's gotta be something more about that family.
You'll need to pick which activities.
No, I don't. Because I'm not going.
Hell yeah.
Not this summer, not ever. If I'm meant to wolf out, then I'm going to do it on my own timeline and not yours. I just hope that one day you'll finally be able to accept me for who I am.
Hell yeah. Get rid of that generational trauma that you have to be a specific guidelines of what your parents want you to be. Also, I want to say W Dad, but fuck, you should speak up.
I'll come back and help
Speaking
you
of speaking up. Oh.
Wait until the school year is over. But after this, you and Morning Song are out of my life. Forever.
Dang it.
Don't push it.
Well, at least we can't say Parents' Weekend wasn't a nail biter.
I knew you didn't have what it takes to be a murderer.
Oh.
As much as that stings, gracias, my little death trap.
Adorable. What are you gonna find in there, Wednesday?
I knew it.
More mystery.
I did witness Roan getting murdered that night.
Excuse me.
When Roan appeared the next morning, it was you. You see, when you participated in the talent show with my mother, not only did you impersonate Judy Garland, you became her.
I knew it.
That's a fascinating theory.
I'm curious to find out how Sheriff Galpin feels when I tell him.
I didn't realize that it was her being the shapeshifter and not someone else shapeshifting into her.
Wouldn't matter much if you did.
Oh my God!
Roan's father already knows what happened, and he fully supports my decision not to involve the authorities. I did what I needed to do to shield the school from controversy and protect its students from harm.
Tell that to Eugene. How are you protecting him?
Hell yeah. Also, what the fork is happening? I don't like these students clamoring, or whatever that said. She is the Raven.
What on earth?
Uh-oh. We're under attack. That was the coolest shot. All right, everyone, that was episode 5 of season 1 of Wednesday. There was a lot in that episode, an entire mystery solved, I'd like to say. But we did get some closure on the whole murder that we thought it was Gomez, but it turned out to be Morticia. And then it was just even more stuff because he was poisoned by Nightshade because he was going to kill everyone at the school. Like, oh my God, that was freaking wild. But there's so much more mystery to this. Oh, and the fact that we found out that Weems is a shapeshifter. And oh, she was just kind of malicious about it. The fact that she was like, you won't tell anyone. And I love that Wednesday is still standing up for Eugene. Obviously, you know, they're friends and she cares for him. But she was like, you're protecting one person, but not the other. How does that make sense? So you can't just choose one and not the other. I'm not that I was hating on the show in general, because I had no reason to. I really love where the show is going and that none of it could be predicted in a way. It's just so well written, well acted, well whatever. It's just all fantastic and well put together. And if y'all enjoyed this reaction, please leave a like on the video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!